Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video is a matchday preview, Luton Town versus Doncaster Rovers. Now I'm actually going to be going to this game, so you will be expecting a matchday vlog coming very soon. But this is my last home game of the season. Now I did want to go to the AFC Wimbledon home game and the Oxford United one, but because of train strikes which Virgin Trains have decided to make, I can't go to those games, and I'm going to China a day after the Oxford United game on an educational trip. So unfortunately I cannot go to those games. I was still going to go to Oxford United despite me going to China the next day, and I have to go to Manchester Airport Sunday morning. But because it was 5:30 kickoff, there is no way of me getting back despite the train strikes. So yeah, I just got to miss both of those games, unfortunately. But I will be going to two away games, Charlton away and Accrington, if I can get a ticket. But recently we've been selling out away games left, right and centre, so it's extremely hard to get tickets at the moment. Charlton, I'm definitely going. I've definitely got a ticket for that. So that will be my next away game I will be going to. Like any other matchday preview, I do talk about the game before, and that was against Gillingham. Now, we should not be drawing at home to Gillingham. Now, I know that they're in the bottom half of the table, and I think there's about 12 teams who can get relegated in the bottom half of League One. Now, I don't feel like we should be dropping points at home to them. That was very poor of us, especially when we took the league twice in that game. For Gillingham's first goal, James Justin was marking Tom Eaves. Like, out of all the players to mark, you leave James Justin, who is smaller than, like, Tom Eaves. And he's a big lad. He's very strong in the air. So you want someone like Pearson or like Bradley marking him. And they left him to Justin, and it was an easy goal for him to score. That was very poor defending in my eyes. And then the second goal which Gillingham scored was a free kick, and I believe it was a push by Elliot Lee. A silly foul to give away, and it was a wonderful free kick, you can't deny that. But for me, because we drawed that game against Gillingham, we now have to beat Doncaster. I would have accepted, like before these two games, I would have accepted like a draw at Doncaster and a win against Gillingham. But now, I feel like we have to win now against Doncaster. And Barnsley, like, play early for some reason. I think Barnsley versus Wolves was on Sky Sports. So Barnsley, we'll find, well, by the time we play our game, we'll find out if Barnsley have dropped points or not, as Sunderland do not play this weekend. So it's a perfect opportunity to gain points against the teams around us. And if Walsall can, like, cause some problems for Barnsley, that would be a bonus for us. But we need to win our games, guys. We definitely need to win our home matches. Win our home matches, then we should be going up. But at the moment, I'm getting not scared, because we're still 25 games unbeaten, but we are drawing a few games now, and I suppose it's better than losing. However, teams are starting to gain points and stuff like that, so you don't really want that happening. McArthur, he's got a few decisions to make now with regards to team selection. He put Berry back into the side and put Pelly in the CDM role against Gillingham, and I believe that was the wrong decision. I believe Luke Berry should be playing as a number 10. For me, Elliot Lee hasn't been the same type of player for some reason since his injury, so I feel like it's time to drop him or put him up front with Danny Hilton for this game maybe. But Luke Berry for me needs to be in that number 10 role. Ever since he has not been in that number 10 role, we have dropped a few gears regards to team performances. Luke Berry in that number 10 role is like number 1 on the list. And then bring in Thorne, who we've got in on loan from Derby County. He is championship quality in that CDM role because he is a defensive midfielder, and the reason why we brought him in was so if McCormack got suspended or injured, he would play, because Ray is out for the rest of the season. But is McCormack going to be fit enough for this game against Doncaster? I don't know. I haven't read anything that he will be fit, so I'm assuming he's not going to play, but I may be surprised. So if he's not playing, Thorne needs to be playing in that CDM role and have Pelly and Shinnie as like the two centre mid partnership. So that needs to happen. And in regards to up front, Danny Hilton can start, Loa can start, Cornick can start, you've got Cummins can start, you've got, I think Connolly's now back from Brighton. So you've got plenty of options up front. Elliot Lee even can play up front, you know. So MacArthur's got a few decisions to make, but I feel like Loa is asking questions recently. So Mick has got a big job, and I suppose managers have big decisions to make, so he's got to make them. Regards to the defence, I don't feel like we need to make any changes. Regards to the defence, it's pretty solid, let's be honest. Now, Doncaster, they obviously have their main man up top. I forgot his name. I think it's Marquis. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he's scoring goals for fun for Doncaster, and it has been for years. I think he's second in the goal scoring charts. So he's going to be a handful. And he always is, to be fair. But every time we play every time I've seen us play Doncaster, especially away from home, like, we normally do well against them, but they just seem to, like, win the match and nick the win even. Like, even though we don't deserve to lose it. I went this season, actually, as well. I went to their away match, and I believe we should have got something out of it, and we didn't deserve to lose. So our fullbacks recently, Justin and Stacey, have been causing so many problems at the moment. Because they've got so much freedom to go up and down the pitch, and they are very attacking fullbacks. So hopefully we can cause Doncaster problems there, but it's not going to be an easy game, you know. They are a very good side, and they will cause us problems. But I'm expecting an entertaining game. I feel like we have to win this game, and that just to make sure we maintain. Obviously, whatever happens, we're still going to be top of the league, but I feel like we'll be sending more of a message if we win today, and it keep morale high and keep it going. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to have this like massive 25 game unbeaten run and then don't get promoted. For me, that would be a real shame and a slight disappointment if we don't go up despite having this 25 game unbeaten run. But anyway guys, that is the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you drop a like. Comment down below your thoughts for this game against Doncaster and your score predictions. My score prediction will be 2-1 at home to Doncaster. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Follow me across all my social media, and I'll see you guys in the next video.